What's up? This is Jay Winfield. I'm about to talk about An Evening with Silk Sonic. I believe Bruno Mars and Anderson Paak have become two of the leaders that's keeping feel good music alive. Really happy that they decided to join together. Ever since 24K Magic, Bruno Mars has been on my radar. Not that I'm anybody special. Anderson Paak, I don't think any of his projects have missed. I mean, he's been on it. Real game changing artist. I felt like if Bruno Mars continues to work with Anderson Paak, they will complement each other so well because they seem to be trying to do similar things in the industry. So when I find out that they're actually doing a duo, that makes so much sense. Bruno is a mega pop star and he's seemed to be going in this other direction of bringing back the R&B and the soul that everybody could listen to and everybody could enjoy. If you have Anderson Paak, who's been killing it with the old school vibes of funk and hip hop, this is perfect. Starting off with the singles, Leave the Door Open, it's a great song. It reminds me of late 60s, early 70s male R&B soul singing groups. And I thought it was a really good tribute to that era. I don't remember when that song actually released in relation to when the album released, but it did get kind of worn out to me a little bit. Partially probably because I wanted to hear more or I was ready for the album to drop. And also partially because it was just played so much. And they released Skate, which Skate was I thought was a really cool song. The music video was awesome. It's not my favorite song, but I do enjoy it. But it's not one that I'm just gonna listen to all the time. It'd be great to hear that at skate rinks. Smoking Out the Windows was a great song. Yeah, but I feel like these three singles are kind of similar vibes. Like they have similar chord progressions and similar choruses. They're melodically similar and they're musically similar. And I have no problem with that. My only worries was that, which is not a big worry, it's more of a nitpick, is if the album didn't have a mixture of things that I've come to look forward to from both Bruno and Anderson Paak. Soon as that intro hit, I was like, oh yeah, there's gonna be some funk in this. Thank God. Not that I wasn't super worried that they wouldn't be, but I'm just like, yes, I'm glad there's gonna be some of this to kind of counter some of the other R&B group ballad type songs. I just wanted to have a variety of different things. Then you continue with the next track, Leave the Door Open. I'm happy that it was the first song because it's like I've heard that song and listened to that song like so many times. Okay, cool. We can get this song out the way early and I can enjoy it still, but I was just glad that that was the first song. Another point to that, I really appreciated the track list order. Then Fly As Me comes through. Bro, I'm so happy because this is what I was looking for. This is what I was thinking about when they joined up. We got some funk, bro. We got all the things that I was thinking about. It's so funky. Love the lyrics. It continues like at this point I'm like here, but then I go a little further up once After Last Night drops. We all have, as fans of music, one song that we're looking for that is gonna be playing over and over in our head because that's how much it stood out in comparison to the rest of the album or in comparison to the most of the songs that we've heard this year, And After Last Night is that for me. It's definitely my favorite song on the album. I'm a musician, so forgive me if I get a little nerdy here, but I'm a sucker for those classic minor R&B progressions. Those get me every single time. Similar to the way that Calling All My Lovelies did for me from Bruno's 24K album. This song is like a combination of Bootsy Collins, Bobby Womack, and El DeBarge. It's perfect. I love the lyrics. I love the groove. That's what I'll be looking for. Fire background vocal parts, amazing singing, simple but fire. These are the kind of songs that I can listen to non-stop. Another thing I love about the song is how the lyrics tie into the very next track, Smoking Out the Window. It made me like that song even more than I did the first time. Anybody who's been through a situation like that. Like, you feel that, thought you were in love or you were in love. The person turns out to be someone you thought they weren't. Not only that, but they straight dogged you out. On top of that, you paying for all the stuff, just being relatable. I feel like music, especially R&B genre of music, has always been about transparency and honesty about how you feel about certain situations, especially about situations when you were in love. Your high points and your low points. That's all it's ever been. And the next song, Put on a Smile, another song, great instrumentation. The instrumentation throughout this whole album was amazing. I know Bruno and Anderson are both multi-instrumentalists and they play instruments at a super high level. I would like to find out what they played specifically so I could just nerd out and listen to those parts. Then we get to 777, and it's probably the funkiest track on the album. Between that one and Fly As Me, that bass line doubled up with the guitar and that funk groove, the funk licks, that's what I'm talking about. Goes into Skate, which then they end the album with a really cool track and Blast Off. That's just a great song to send us out with after a lot of fun from other songs. Give me 60s, 70s, 80s, R&B, soul, funk, any day of the week. I'm glad I have something new to listen to. I just appreciate other artists who respect the history of the music that they make. This album is just another tribute to that. Definitely one that I will be listening to a lot. Just like I've listened to 24K Magic, Malibu, Ventura, and every other Anderson Paak project. Did you listen to the album yet? How did you feel about it? Let me know. Favorite songs off this album, least favorite songs off this album. And stay tuned for more reviews. Peace.